There are several different stitch patterns that can be called flame stitch. For this flame stitch pattern, I need a foundation chain in a multiple of 4 plus 2, and I have that here. Setup row 1 says to work in the back bumps of the chains. So I'm going to turn this over and single crochet in the second chain from the hook, chain 3, skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the back bump of the next chain. And I'll do that all the way across. Chain 3, skip 3. The last single crochet goes into the last chain. And as I finish that last single crochet, I'm going to change colors to the next color in my sequence. I work until there are 2 loops left on my hook, and then yarn over with the new color, the next color in the sequence, and pull through to change colors. I'll turn and chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. Then double crochet into the first chain space. So I'm working into the entire space, not into a chain, but into the space. Then I'm going to skip 1 chain of the foundation chain and double crochet into the back bump of the next chain of the foundation. And as I work into that back bump, the yarn is in the back. So as I do that double crochet, I'm enclosing that chain space, that loop or space that we made when we did the previous row. That double crochet was worked into the foundation chain. Then I do a double crochet just into that same chain space. Chain 1, then I'm going to double crochet into the next chain space, then double crochet into the back bump of that center of those 3 chains in the foundation chain, and then double crochet into the same space. And I'll do that all the way across. At the end of the row, I end with a double crochet in that last chain space, and then a double crochet in the last single crochet here. That was probably the hardest row. Then turn. To begin row 1, chain 1, single crochet in that first double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 double crochet and single crochet into the next double crochet, chain 3, then I'm going to skip the double, the chain 1 space and the double, and single crochet into the next double crochet. If you want to read your work, what you're doing is you are just chain 3 and single crocheting into the center of those 3 double crochets you did on the previous row. The row ends with chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, and single crochet into the last stitch, changing color to the next color in the sequence. For the next color in the sequence, I will yarn over and change color. Then turn. For row 2, I do a chain 3, double crochet into that chain 1 space, so into the space, not into the chain, chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, double crochet in the next space, then double crochet in the next single crochet 2 rows below enclosing the chain 3 and chain 1 spaces. In other words, I want to work into this purple stitch down here, and as I do that double crochet, I'm going to enclose these 2 chain spaces here. That's yarn over, double crochet into that top of that purple stitch, and pull my yarn up to the level of the row that I'm working on. So I don't want to leave it way down here. I pull it up to the level of the row to complete my double crochet. Then I'll double crochet into that same chain 3 space right here. Then repeat from across, from the asterisk across. So chain 1 and do that same thing in the next chain 3 space. Double crochet in the space, double crochet into that single crochet 2 rows below, and then double crochet in the same space. You'll notice that I didn't really leave enough space or didn't pull that loop far enough up here. I think I should go back, do that again, so that I'm really pulling that loop up high enough to keep from squeezing my rows too much. The row ends with a chain 1, double crochet in the chain 1 space, and in the last stitch. And then turn. Chain 1, single crochet in the first double crochet, then chain 3. I'm skipping 3 stitches and single crocheting in the center of the next 3 DC group, basically. Now on this last one, I went a little too far. I need to change to the next color in the sequence. You'll notice that I have not cut my yarn here. That's because the yarn is waiting for me. I need to pick up the purple next, and it's just down here waiting for me. I can, or I probably should have, been carrying that yarn up the side a little bit. That'll be in a different video, but for now, just loop that yarn over gently to pull up a loop and make sure that your float is not too tight. So I've changed color to the purple. I'll turn, to begin row 4, chain 3, double crochet in the next stitch, single crochet way down here 2 rows below, and then into double crochet into that same space. It ends with a double crochet in the last stitch. Then you just repeat those last 4 rows, continuing in your color sequence, and as you repeat them, because we're working 2 row stripes, your yarn will be waiting for you, but you may want to carry that yarn up the side as you work. When I've completed all the rows that I want, I end with a right side row. I'm ready to work a wrong side row. And I have to do something to get rid of these spaces here for my final row. I'll turn and chain 1, and then single crochet in each double crochet and long double crochet, and a long double crochet in each of these single crochets that's 1 row below my current row. Here's what I mean by that. Single crochet in this double crochet and the next one, and then there was a long double crochet, a single crochet into that one and the next one. Now I come to a chain 1 space, and I have to get rid of that space, so I'm going to double crochet skip that space and double crochet into the single crochet down here. That's not quite as long as the other long double crochets we've been doing. Then single crochet in the next 3 stitches and do another long double crochet. I could make that a long single crochet if I wanted to. And it ends with a single crochet in the last stitch. I'll fasten off the turquoise and cut my other 2 colors. If you'd like more crochet instruction like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the links in the video notes for other ways you can find me. Thanks for watching.